Hello and good day, everyone. Thank you for attending Retention Management's webinar series. Today we're introducing Nutrition Complete, because the two pillars of a healthy lifestyle are good exercise and healthy eating habits. My name is Billy Dawson. I'm the National Sales Manager at Retention Management. Just a couple of quick housekeeping items really quickly. Please be sure you have your phones on mute. And due to limited time, please send your questions to my email address displayed on the screen. Or you can also call me as well at that number listed. If you email me, I will promptly answer your questions as soon as I can once the session is complete. So with that, I would like to get into Nutrition Complete. What is Nutrition Complete? It's a proactive meal planning tool based on a user's specific profile of their age, height, weight, activity level, and most importantly, their goals. The users of Nutrition Complete will have a weight goal, whether it's usually to lose weight, maybe to maintain weight, or even gain weight. Whichever that goal is, Nutrition Complete will help guide them to that goal. So Nutrition Complete is actually a tool for you to sell to your members. But how you sell it depends really on what you're interested in. Are you interested in a value add for your individual or group fitness programs? Or are you interested in a value add for your personal trainers? And I don't mean expanding the scope of their knowledge, making them become dietitians or nutritionists, just enhancing their value. Are you interested in a value add for any nutrition programs that you have today, or maybe that you're planning to have in the future? Maybe you're interested in Nutrition Complete as an additional revenue generator for your facility. Whichever the interest, there is something in Nutrition Complete for everyone. Because really people like having well-balanced meal plans made just for them. And really so there's no more, guesswork at the grocery store about, what's good or bad or what items have what ingredients and taking the time to do all of that. Nutrition Complete takes the hard work and guesswork out of it. Now, let me be sure I set the stage properly here. Nutrition Complete is not for everyone. So you have a select percentage of your members who follow a disciplined exercise program already. And they probably eat well-balanced meals. They're very attuned to their nutritional needs. And those members, they're not really at risk of canceling. Physical fitness and healthy eating is already their lifestyle. But there's a large percentage of your members who don't have this lifestyle. They've joined your facility really to achieve that. And many want to lose weight or maintain it, but if you start to consider, the 80-20 rule of weight loss, 80% of that is food and 20% is exercise, right? So when these new members, they get on a treadmill and they start running to lose weight, but then they go home with poor eating habits, they won't reach their goal. And those are the ones who are at risk of quitting, really, and ultimately canceling their membership, because they won't see the results that they want. So in comes Nutrition Complete, because with this, they will be able to track their progress with exercise directly with the progress they make with healthy eating habits. And really, once they start to recognize that they're working towards both goals successfully in tandem, they're going to continue to participate, they're going to continue to come back to your facility, and we believe ultimately staying members longer. And that's the fit with retention management. Our tools help support your retention initiatives, working to ultimately help keep members longer. So the way the process works is a new member joins your club and your staff offers them Nutrition Complete. So we license it to you for a monthly fee for 1 year, and then you can sell it to your members however you choose, for however much you choose. You can package it, with your fitness, with your personal trainers, and again, you can even package it with your current nutrition programs. It's really this great value add that really helps your members achieve their goals. And then the tool gets integrated into your software, and then that will control the billing for it and any cancellations as well. So it controls it through integration. With that, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here to Nutrition Complete and take you through the user experience. I'm going to pretend I'm a new member at your facility, and you've sold me Nutrition Complete, and I'm going to log in for the first time, and I'm going to start to get a proactive meal plan brought to me so I can start to follow a plan to help me meet my weight goals. So this is actually my account on Nutrition Complete that we're looking at on your screen. It's a very clean, easy to read user interface. The first time someone logs in, they're actually going to get this guided tour window that will open up and take them through the tool. And I'm going to go through that real quickly because it's pretty quick and easy, but just to lay the groundwork and the navigation. Right here in the very front is going to be our daily meal planner every time we log in. It's going to display the recipes that are suiting our profile and the ones that are going to help us achieve our goals. That's our daily meal planner. The meal planner navigation across the top for each day of the week, or we could jump to any specific day in the month. Our meal plan actions, we'll take those right here. We'll create our meal plan, we'll print it, we'll create a shopping list, create templates. We'll get into all of that. We will be able to track our daily progress as we create our meal plans right here. Okay? We'll be able to note if we failed or succeeded for the day, and then even have a reward day during the week. We'll talk a little bit about that later. Our meal plan statistics show us the percentage that as a user we've met of our recommended daily allowance. So it's like a traffic light system where the calories, carbs, proteins, and fat are grouped together. And when they're green, that means it's good, between 95 and 105%. That's great. It means we're in a good shape. They turn to amber when you start to trickle outside of those parameters. And if you get off outside of that, it goes into outside of the amber parameters, it goes into red, and we generally know that that means something's wrong. Fiber is always pretty much going to be at 100% unless it's under 99%. Our salt and sugar are grouped together. They're always going to be green until they go over 100%. 100% or below, you're fine. Those are our meal plan statistics and how they match up against our calculated recommended daily allowance. So when I talk about calculations, Nutrition Complete is powered by complex algorithms in the back end that take our profile information and our goals, do a calculation, and come up with our specific recommended daily allowance. That's right here. Again, it's taken from my gender, my age, height, weight, my activity levels, and my goals. The user will enter all their information. I say all their information. They'll enter their basic profile information and their goals in the About You section, where they'll also be able to track their general account information and their goals. It's all about those goals. It's goal-centric. Enter your weight goal, waist and hip ratio goal, and help keep track of your progress. We can also record our exercise activity in here. Our activities are already calculated with calories combined with the duration and then your personal profile. The interesting thing about Nutrition Complete is it's a proactive tool. There's a lot of apps and diet plans out there, and they all mean well, but they're all reactive, and it's all about recording what I've done, what I've eaten, and it's all just kind of reactive. This is the one part in Nutrition Complete that is like that, and it's really there to help show a user how exercising while eating well at the same time will help them achieve their goals. But the thrust of Nutrition Complete is it's a proactive meal planning tool. We have a photo gallery that users can upload photos maybe before and after or during as they're tracking their progress, which is also a little bit of a motivating factor. We can save favorite recipes to incorporate into our meal plans. We can create meal plan templates to make it easier as we go throughout the month and the year. We'll talk about that as we go through the actual demonstration. And a reporting section to help the user visualize their success, a summary of their activity, their exercise, and their meal plan statistics. That's pretty much the flow and where things will be found in Nutrition Complete, which brings us to the meal planner right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the About You section and show you how, as your member, if I were your member and you sold this to me, how I would build my profile information. Obviously, I've been in here before. I joined this back in September. So it's got my age based on my birthday and my weight. I'll jump into the goals I'd like to achieve. Remember, many people want to either lose, maintain, or gain. So you see two goals that I have here based on my waist and my weight. We could add a third goal. That's a waist-hip ratio. Personally, that doesn't pertain to me, so it's not there. But you can see I created my goal right in the first week of January to coincide with the resolutions. I've targeted the first quarter to bring my waist down. And I have a target date for my weight, pretty much giving me the whole year. Take it nice and easy. So here's my goals. If I view them, I can look at my progress. So I started this specific goal on January 8th, about a 36-inch waist, giving myself the first quarter to get back down to 34. I can monitor my progress. So as I'm following meal plans that are created, I can see as I check in what my progress is like. You can check in once a day. Same thing with the weight goal. So when I started the plan, I was around 212 back in September. Throw in the holidays, our football team not doing so well, depression, eating a lot, it all adds up. So when I started this goal in January, it was around 215. I'm looking to get back down to 190, and I'm giving myself pretty much a year to do it. But I will track my progress, check in with measurements as I continue on. So these are my goals. Again, it's very important. As much as there's algorithms on the back end calculating my recommended daily allowance, these meal plans are going to be created to help me reach my goals, because that's what it's about. I can also go in and record my exercise. And again, this is the one aspect where we're going to record what we've done, but it's really just to show how the two work together in helping us get toward our goals. Our activities, there's many to choose from here. Again, they're all part of the, we put in the duration, they're all part of the calculation for calories burned. My activities are all listed here, so everything I've done since I've started the plan, the calories burned as well. Helps me understand how being physically active and having a disciplined physical fitness regimen combined with a proactive meal plan will help me reach my goal. There's also the photo gallery I told you about. What I did when I started talking about the holidays and a little bit of pro football depression, when I stepped on the scale, I took this picture because I was exactly 220.0. And I actually took the picture because I said, wow, I've never been exactly 220 on the nose. A couple days later, I'm continuing my working out. My eating has changed a little bit. And I kid you not, and now I dropped exactly 4 pounds. And I thought, wow, that's crazy that it would be exactly 4 pounds. And then I was interested to see the next step. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this same type of motivation could work for anyone. So the next time I stepped on, I was down to 215.2, almost a pound. And now I'm really starting to get excited about what I've started to partake, this journey that I'm on. And the last time I stepped on, I was down to 214. So in this short amount of time, I really was paying attention to what I was eating. I was more motivated to do my workouts. more motivated to be active, and continue to monitor my progress to see how close I could come to reaching my goals. As well as this About You section, there is also some favorite recipes that I've collected while making my meal plans. I've also created some meal plan templates. So when I create a meal plan, I like it, say, for the holiday week, because we all eat a little differently around the holidays, relatives, parties, etc. Resolution week was that gung-ho, get going thing. And I eat a little different on vacation, so on and so forth. And then finally, there's a report section that will allow me to visualize my progress, and I'll show those a little bit later. We'll jump into the meal planner and really show you how simple it is for someone in the privacy of their time to create a meal plan that fits their goals. And this is an important aside I want to make. In the feedback that we've gotten from many of our clients is that those who have had nutrition programs in their facilities, one of the resounding pieces of feedback is that there's been low participation, low sign-up, and that one of the obstacles seems to be the privacy factor. It sounds like a good idea, but eventually people may grow a little weary of this private, personal journey and battle that they've started to reach these weight goals. And they kind of lose interest when they've got someone maybe poking and prodding them a little bit. Maybe it wasn't exactly what they had in mind, so they tend to retract a little bit. The beautiful thing about Nutrition Complete is it brings all the privacy back to the member. This is not an app because it's accessible on any device with a mobile browser. So if someone's about to go work out or they've just finished working out, they can go before they've even left the locker room or out in their car. They can start to record their exercise and start to maybe plan a new meal or look at the day's meal plan on their own and have an idea of their next steps. So the first thing I want to do when I step in is I want to create a meal plan. So you can see there's already one here, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a new one. I can either select a specific day. I'm going to select it for the whole week. I told you I had some meal plan templates. If it were the holidays again, I could just jump to that template because I know it worked for me. I'm just going to show you a randomly chosen meal plan. And as I clicked random, it's taking everything about me, my profile and my goals. It's calculating what my recommended daily allowance should be, and it's surfacing this meal plan. Well, instantly some colors start to stand out. Obviously, I see I'm some deficient in some calories and carbs and proteins as well. And if I look at each meal, I can start to see where some of those deficiencies are coming from. So one of the first things I might do to change this is look at my first meal of the day, scrambled eggs with smoked salmon. Sounds good, but let's be realistic. It's morning. We're all in a hurry for most of the same reasons. We may not have this kind of time on a Tuesday morning. So what we could do is we can, again, planning ahead, we can either, different things, we can copy recipes, we can just take a look at them, maybe to understand cooking times or something like that, replace it, remove it, or add one. We'll just replace this one. Where this takes me is to some recipes that I've already selected as my favorites in the past, but then it also brings me some suggestions. These wonderful looking pictures and suggestions come from our partnership with Yummly.com, Y-U-M-M-L-Y. It's the largest database of recipes online. So if you have some dietary restrictions, you can also add those up here. Maybe you want to go gluten-free, and it'll surface some results that are gluten-free. Additionally, maybe you're looking for something kosher. So I don't have anything saved, but I can go right here to search Yummly, and Yummly is going to surface now some kosher recipes for me. And you could do that with dietary restrictions, etc. So actually, I never switched this. Let me go back and replace this recipe. And really what I'm looking for is something quick and easy. We'll just go dairy-free. I don't like dairy in the morning. This looks really easy right here. Summer fruit compote. That's about my speed. I'll just click on it, It'll show me what my ingredients are. I've already selected a specific dietary restriction, so if you have one that you didn't search for specifically, it will list it what the dietary options are here. I can select my serving count, and if I'm in the UK, I can click on this button and I can order my groceries directly from the grocer. That's not available in the US, so we have the next best thing, which is a 2-click shopping list generation tool, and I'll show that. So let me just choose this recipe. I'll put it in my meal plan. And you can see outside of my range is a little bit borderline, but I'm still deficient in some of these areas. So maybe what I want to do is go down later in the day towards dinner. Dinner looks a little weak. And maybe you want to bring in something that might boost up some proteins. Like a slow-cooked beef casserole. Maybe I'll have time at night for that. It's still a little low. But the idea is I won't spend too much time doing this, but you could see how it will start to change. Here you go. Dietary options, contains red meat. That's okay. We'll choose it. But as I do this and select and swap out different recipes, it also starts to change up here. I still haven't quite hit where I want to be, but that's okay. With some time, I could keep choosing, making different options. You can see these are pretty low. I could find something to increase that. But the idea is it's my choice, and I'm planning what I'm going to eat. So once I go through that, there's a couple other things I can do. If I actually like this meal plan, I could save it as a template to use another day. We would just go in here. We would call it a template for this week. We could give it a name. I can also take this meal plan now and create my 2-click shopping list. I want to do either for today, I'll do a big shop for the whole week. My 2 clicks, generate, and now I've got a meal plan that's going to get surfaced to me that I can also select the servings for each one. It'll give me the ingredients, how much of each one I need to buy. It creates the whole thing for me to take that guesswork and hard work out when I'm at the grocery store, those things that take up a lot of time. It's really more efficient, okay? And then I have the ability to print this out, or I can just view it on my mobile device. Once I follow this meal plan, each day I'll have the option as far as tracking my success. Did you follow your meal plan? Earlier today I already selected yes, so this will go to my statistics. But let's just say I didn't follow the meal plan, right? Tons of scenarios I could come up with. Stayed at work late, had to grab a bite on the way home. I have been asked several times if we can input that information. No, you cannot. But what you can do is you could say, well, this was a reward day, so this won't count against me. But then the next question after that says, well, if you ate off of the plan, how do you get back on the plan? And it's a very simple answer. I log in, and I go to the day that I need to be at to just pick up my meal plan again. Because results don't change overnight. As long as the effort is there, users will see and they'll be able to track how they're getting closer to their goals. Once I've done those items, I've chosen recipes, created templates, and a shopping list. Now I can go over to my reports and I can start to track my progress. I can look at a summary of my meal plans that I've created, those that I've followed, and the exercises that I've recorded to help me get there. Additionally, I can look at my exercise activity to show how long each exercise helps me burn X amount of calories. Additionally, we can go to our meal plan statistics, and we can start to see, some correlation between the number of meal plans followed, the amount of exercise we've done, the numbers of calories that we've burned, and how we're getting closer to our goal. Real simple to read, easy to understand reports for a user. The main key takeaways of Nutrition Complete is, one, whatever your club's interest as a value add, Nutrition Complete is that value add, whether to your fitness programs, your personal trainers, or to any nutrition programs you already have today. The second takeaway, Nutrition Complete takes the hard work and the guesswork out of buying the right ingredients. That can be a challenge, and it can be time-consuming as well. And the third takeaway is that Nutrition Complete will help your members reach their weight goals. When they start to see a change, when they start to see some light at the end of that tunnel and this personal battle and journey that they've begun, we believe they're going to keep coming back for more, and they're going to stay members longer. That wraps up today's webinar for Nutrition Complete. If you have any questions, again, please send them to my email address listed on the screen. You can also call me as well. If you'd like to find out how to get started, I can answer those questions for you as well. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.